Hello there, welcome back. I am so excited because my grain mill arrived. If you watch our videos regularly, you probably saw that I bought a Victorio hand crank grain mill a couple months ago, and I've not loved it. It's nice to have it on hand because it doesn't require electricity, but the issue that I was having with it is that I could not get the grain to grind into a fine flour. It was very coarse. So coarse that when I tried to bake sourdough bread with it, the results were so far from what I was looking for, it just didn't work at all. I just couldn't really get it to rise the way that I could with my regular all-purpose flour. And I would like to be able to grind all of my flour and not be buying that all-purpose flour at all. So we waited, we watched for deals, we did some more research. Most of you recommended a Wonder Mill, and so that is what I finally went with. Let me show you. So this is the Wonder Mill. The negative side of it, of course, from what we were looking at, is that it is electric, and so I can't hand crank it, and I can't have any alternative forms like I was doing with my Victorio. Is Jason actually made a drill bit for me that went into it so the drill could grind it. This one can't do that, obviously. They do have a hand crank Wonder Mill. This is the Wonder Mill Junior. I think it's the Wonder Mill Deluxe that is actually hand crank, which is interesting to me, but I decided to go with this one. I just want easy right now. Okay, so this piece fits into here. This is where your flour is going to go into. Okay. Now we just are doing it on bread flour. They said you will rarely need to use the pastry flour because it's so fine that bread is most likely what we use. Okay, we turn it on. Alright, here we go. Noisy. Look how jumping in. Okay, so I'm going to show you what the flour looks like after it's ground. So just pull that off of there. Can I do it one-handed, guys?
I'll help you.
There we go. Okay.
Oh,
Two things to do one-handed. Elsie, I need you again.
I get a gun.
There we go. All right, there we go. Look at all that flour. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, Leo did some yesterday.
Yep, Leo did some. Yeah, everybody's been wanting to take turns. We need to do lots of baking to keep up with it. It is warm when it comes out. All right, so then we're going to go bake something yummy.
Mom, I do like you, Mom.
You have flour on you too? What does it feel like?
Flour.
Flour. Is it soft?
Obviously, it feels like flour.
Okay, we showed you our mill. Now we're going to go out and show you a quick peek at the garden and a tour of the chicken coop, which is ever-changing because Isabella is our chicken girl, and she likes to change things up and do things different ways. So we're going to walk in there and show you what it looks like right now.
You sleeping? I'm not sleeping, I'm leaving.
Leaving. She's leaving. And so are you. Show us in, Bella. Let me step up here.
I might smell because I'm changing up.
Yeah, you're in the middle of shoveling that out. Bella keeps things just wonderfully nice and neat in here. Okay, so right inside of our door here are the nesting boxes. And she has some organization down there underneath. Now these in here are the fake eggs that you just put in to kind of motivate the chickens,
real
right?
egg.
There's a real egg, yeah.
Show them where the leg.
Jeremiah had a crash on his bicycle today. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so she made this cute little decoration.
I made a lot of decorations.
And then let's see if I can back up and show it all. She has her ropes hung nicely there. Some of that was horse stuff, but it's nice to store it in here. And then I like what you did with the window. There's our little tiny house back there.
This thing is
She hung this in front of the window.
There was an old rabbit hutch.
That's a great idea.
And I've kept this silly thing for 3 years, but it's used it so much.
Yeah,
It's over my toast when I incubate chicks.
Right.
And like other things like
That's
that.
really smart because we had this window in here, but it had no screen.
It had this much of a gap.
And so we didn't really open it. Yeah.
Like it doesn't smell anymore. Like a chicken coop normally will not smell if there's like enough airflow, but it will if there isn't, even if it's clean. like this bedding.
No.
Hay, that's just what hay smells like. It's like just
Right.
hay
That's great,
smell.
Bella. So this coop has a slant
And then
roof that slants down there, and we have.
Still shut it on. I can still shut the window.
Yeah, that's
from
genius.
here.
I like that.
And then the window stops right at this mark.
We also have, you can see there's ventilation up around all of the edges underneath the roof because you need to have plenty of ventilation in a coop. And then this is the roost.
I really like this
And
design
you can see
because then
she's
you just
cleaning the
scoop it
poop off.
Because then every day, if I do it every day, it's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I just scoop whatever they had last night and then dump it in a bucket and take it out to the compost. And then these
That's perfect. So underneath is an enclosure that she uses if she has baby chicks or new chicks that need acclimating to the flock, but we don't want the older chickens to pick on them. So she puts them in this separate area.
So like when I don't have anything, I can store like trash cans under there full of things or whatever, which is nice.
This is what we
Yeah,
have.
Mom, right there.
So, I didn't share with you guys the really sad story. So Bella had incubated chicks that you saw they hatched while we were on vacation, and a raccoon got all but 2 of them last week. We were really, really sad about it. And we think it was just for fun because
No, we know it was
there were
just
just
for fun.
feathers and things. He didn't eat them all. It was just, it was really heartbreaking. So those are the 2. Hopefully they're not traumatized because they were the 2 that were left.
They kind of
So
scream at
sad.
me like, let us out, let us out.
So this is the door that opens and closes in the morning. I see a little chicken bottom there. Oh boy.
What?
Somebody's getting crabby.
She's
Is that the I'm laying an egg?
Well, she's only a year old, so she's still new. She thinks, so if I put my hand in here, she'll peck it.
Yeah,
So
she's
I'm
being
still
pretty grumpy.
So she's like the older ladies get eggs, but she's not. Hey, stop, stop. This is
one more little
stop
nesting box over here on this side
We're gonna
of the
need
door.
to build more. This house can fit 50 birds. It's 10 by 10.
Yep.
If we put one more roost in, it can fit 50. If we
right.
do double roost, it could fit.
And
like
how many
100.
chickens? What is our total count right now? Come out here for a second.
We have a lot less because of the big loss, but then now it's only like 24ish.
24ish.
Which we're down a lot because
we also have one guinea, one rooster,
a guinea and one rooster,
and ducks.
10 ducks. So that doesn't count the ducks.
10 little ducks plus
So
one
we have
more on the way.
30 birds-ish. 35-ish, 6-ish birds.
That's right.
I just want to drop this.
And then behind here
Give it to your
also,
sister. She'll hold it for you.
It's going to get dark all of a sudden.
Okay.
But behind here, I also have my heat lamps, which I need to get new light bulbs for, and then some goat harnesses, my brushes, some collars and leashes, and then this, I want to build more nesting boxes, so I'm in the middle of that. And
I think he wants you to hold the egg. Why don't you just set it back in the nesting
I
box,
like
buddy,
this.
till we're done, okay?
I like this because I have my
Yeah, that looks really nice.
my basically like junk drawer. This is just random things, random tools. This is my feeders, and then this is my cleaning supplies and medical supplies. Like my first
Cleaning
aid
supplies,
and
medical.
vitamins.
You have done a great job on the coop. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
This is the duck tractor.
It's a chicken tractor.
It's a chicken tractor, but today it's a duck tractor. So all the new little ducks are in here. They are,
Big ducks too.
yeah, they're growing so fast. So these ducks are all from Jason's aunt. They all hatched at her home, and she gave them to us.
They're starting to look like adults.
So they have little water they can climb in and things they can eat.
It
And
looked just nice today.
Yeah.
Ducks make a mess.
yeah, they are messy. I remember that with our other ducks that we had a couple years
Ducks
ago.
are a lot messier than
They're pretty cute. Can we see a cute little one? Can you bring us one?
Sure.
I'll be.
These are from about These are from about 4 different moms because she had something happen in the nest and only a couple hatched from each. So she just gave us a bunch of 10 random ducks from random moms. But you can see this one's getting a lot bigger.
Yeah,
and
huge.
This one's, see, that sounds a lot different than this. It's the tiny peep 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 of the giant.
Yeah, they're so cute at first. I mean, they're cute too in a different way.
These are like 2 weeks old. And when they were first little, they were only like this big.
Yeah, they were really. So we have another little tiny one coming tomorrow. Ooh, airplane. I can't see it. Can you?
It's passed over.
You do a really good job holding those ducks.
Oh.
Aw. You see duckies?
The reason why I like pies is because wow. The cakes are even better. Lydia, do you want to jump?
She's just watching. We're going for a walk down the alley of flowers. This is so fun. All of these flowers bloomed this year.
May I hold
Right
your
down
hand?
into our woods. Isn't this incredible? When you walk,
So many.
I know there are so many. And when you go for a walk, you walk right down in between all the flowers. It's just beautiful. So beautiful. All right, this is our landscaping in front of our little house. Look at how much it is growing. This is our huge fig tree. It does have figs, although we haven't been able to eat any yet. That's what they look like. So yummy. And I took your advice. Several of you told me that I needed to trim this. Believe it or not, I did trim this. It's just grown back that much more already in the week that I trimmed it. But I cut a lot of branches off, and I found that we had tomato worms. A lot of them. So we got rid of all the tomato worms and fed them to the chickens. And now it's doing well. The tomatoes are ripening. It likes this spot here. All right, it's time to head inside and make some dinner before those kids get back from hoeing. The tired laborers are home. How did it go?
They're tired. They have to go to bed.
Oh, he sent you home with food? Yay! Oh, yay!
Summer squash, basil,
Wow.
and this.
You guys hoed for 2 hours. Do you know that?
Oh, and little, yeah.
Got like 2 minutes.
Yum.
Take it.
Chop them up with dinner. Thank you.
You don't even have to put
What are these things?
Summer squash.
Summer squash. And he just munches on them raw.
Oh, they were good.
Oh, yeah,
we
they're really
passed it
good.
around. Although James didn't think so.
He spit
He
it
spit
out.
it. He's like, oh yeah.
Mom, may I eat this at split?
Yes, that looks delicious.
That's for mom.
I want to share them. James, did you help the kids?
Yeah.
I learned about hybrids, like organic, non-GMO hybrids.
Oh, how they develop new varieties? Lydia
yes.
wants out.
Eating tomatoes.
It's kind of like selective breeding of animals.
She wants to.
Hey, sweetie.
Can I?
About what?
I'll say.
So he was giving you instructions.
Oh, yeah.
How to make this basil, tomato, garlic, olive oil, basil, mozzarella.
That sounds good.
Can I keep this?
Look at this abundant produce. Yeah, you can eat it. He said you can just munch on it just like that.
Good. I pronounce it good.
Okay. Pick this one.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Pick the smaller one.
I'm gonna have everybody go get the boots.
Pick the smaller one.
Where are you going?
Just eat it.
No, there's
Oh, there's
5
boots
pairs
up.
of boots by the front door.
I got
Put your boots
That's
away,
the
guys.
summertime boot storage.
Yeah.
Mom.
Mashoshas. Call them. Tell them to get back here. and get boots.
off.
Oh, no, that's just nicked from when they were picking it. Just go ahead and bite it,
Is
just like
Uncle
that.
Beetle's ham?
Mama, look. Mama,
Yep.
you want to take a video?
I'm cooking the ham, and then I'm going to just mix it with the leftover rice.
If you let
And,
this go, forget to pick it, it gets this big.
oh, wow.
What did Mr. Krauman say about the garlic?
You have to cut it a certain way. You give us whole demonstration. He said first you chop it, and then you chop it, and then you chop it again, and chop it again, and chop it again for a long time, and then you run the back of the knife and you mash it,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you turn it over and do the other side, and then you chop it, and then you put it all together and chop it again,
Wow.
and then there's some more details I forgot.
You don't want it? Oh, well.
Eat it, Mom.
The yellow part's the best? Well, let me eat the green for you, and then you can eat
No,
them.
Mom. They're
Aw.
supposed to be this color, Mom. Mom, they're two-tone squash. They're supposed to be green and yellow. Hey, Elsie.
And a straight neck.
Were you giving Papa the love?
Yes, this is it. Oh, but not no fuss.
Liddy.
Oh.
Mom.
time. Pretending I have my hammock up.
I know. We got him a hammock for his birthday, but we still have to hang it up.
Mom, it's hard
Mommy, look.
doing it with my
Mama,
loose
look.
teeth. I'll hang it up.
Mommy, she was laying down.
Where do you
She
want
was
it?
going like this.
What I need to do is just put that stand back.
Yeah, I agree. Dinner tonight. Ham. I had some ham in the freezer. I'm just warming it up, mixing it with rice. I have zucchinis roasting in the oven. I just mixed a little bit of coconut oil and salt, and those are roasting in there. We're just going to mix it all together with tomatoes. We'll probably chop in some basil. We've got sour cream. The kids pulled this fun activity out. These are so much fun. Snap circuit. Yep.
It's hard chewing.
It's hard chewing, so you're giving it back. All right. Okay. Let's let the good people go. Can you all say good night and goodbye?
Good night.